I remember when I was not living for the Lord. And I would have people I'm from New York, y'all know, some of y'all know that. And all right, yeah. And you know, we take the trains and all of that, and there would be people witnessing to me on the train station about how good God is and how he wants to save you and deliver. And I'm like, that ain't for me. I'm good. I'm good. One day, I was living in Virginia, had a small little girl at the time. She was a toddler, and we were kidnapped. I'm talking about the mercy of God. I didn't serve the Lord. I didn't want to have nothing to do with the Lord, but he wanted everything to do with me. We were kidnapped. And the guys had my daughter and I on the back seat, and there were two guys on the front seat. And they're driving down Chesapeake Bay Bridge in the state of Virginia. I was a young girl, and I didn't know the Lord. And the guy in the passenger seat turned around. This is going to be a little heavy, so, you know, kids, you know, whatever, parents, close their ears or something. But he had a gun at my toddler's head. And he said, the only way you're going to live, you got two things. You can either jump out of this car or I'm going to blow her head off. And I said, please, just stop the car and I'll get out. He said, no, we can't stop on this bridge. And he's doing about 80 miles an hour. I said, please, sir, please, sir. And I opened the back door, but he's going so fast, the wind is closing the door. So I said, the door can't stay open. He said, 5. He was counting down. 4. And I said, please. He said, jump or her head is off. 3. And I said, well, I didn't know Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about the mercy of God. I didn't know the Lord. I wanted nothing to do with him. And I prayed a Hail Mary prayer. I said, God, if you're real, save us. God, if you're real, save us. All I know, that back door stayed open. And I held my daughter on my lap, and I jumped out of that car, and I'm waiting for a car to come straight into us, because all these cars were coming on this bridge. And I turned around. It was at night, like 10 o'clock at night. I turned around church, and I looked down that bridge, and there were no cars coming on that bridge. I'm talking about the mercy of God.